Newton's second law of motion tells us that del P upon del T is equal to force applied. Whatever force is applied, it is directly proportional to the rate of change of momentum. Okay, P stand for momentum. As you know, P is equal to mv. Okay, this you have seen in the last class. So the rate of change in momentum is directly proportional to the force, and this is known as the Newton's second law of motion. This is the second law of motion. Okay, so let's write here rate of change of momentum of an object is proportional to the applied unbalanced force in the direction of force. Okay, this is the Newton's second law of motion. The rate of change of momentum of an object is directly proportional to the force. Now see its mathematical formulation of the second law of motion. Consider a body of mass m moving with the initial velocity u at t is equal to 0 under the action of constant force. Let this force be applied for t time and we find that the velocity of body changes to v. Okay, we are having a body of mass m moving with the initial velocity u at t is equal to 0 time under the action of constant force F. Okay, let this force be applied for t time and we find that the velocity of the body changes to v. Alright, what is the initial momentum of body? The momentum, I stand for initial momentum will be mu. Okay, final momentum of body pf is equal to mv. Okay, now what is the second law of motion? Del p upon del t proportional to f. Okay, what is del p? We know del p is equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. Okay, so put this value in this equation. So del p is equal to pf minus pi del t proportional to f. Now what is pf? Pf is mv. What is pi? Pi is equal to mu upon del t proportional to f. Okay, now take the m common, f proportional to m, v minus u upon del t, and we know that v minus u upon t is equal to a. Acceleration, this we know. So put this value here, f proportional to m a. So by putting this value in this formula, we got f proportional to ma. Now, or we can write here f is equal to k m a. This k is the proportionality constant. Okay. If the value of k is 1, then it will become f is equal to ma. And this is the Newton's second law of motion. Now what will be the unit of this? M unit kilogram, A unit
meter per second square. So what will be the unit of force? Kilogram meter per second square.
Okay, this is the SI unit and this is also known as Newton. Okay, and it is denoted by capital N. So this is the mathematical formulation of the second law of motion. As we know, F is equal to ma. Okay, m kilogram,
A acceleration SI unit meter per second square. So what is the SI unit of force we have formed from here? Kilogram meter per second square, which is also known as Newton, and it is denoted by capital N. Okay.
what is the 1 Newton?
1 Newton is a force which produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in a body of mass 1 kg. Force which produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in a body of mass 1 kg. The second law of motion is often seen in our everyday life. Have you noticed that while catching a fast moving cricket ball, a fielder in the ground gradually pulls his hand backward with the moving ball? Why is he doing so? By doing so, the fielder increases the time during which the high velocity of the moving ball decreases to zero. The acceleration of ball is decreased and therefore the impact of catching the fast moving ball is also reduced. If the ball stops suddenly, then its high velocity decreases to zero in a very short interval of time. So, a large force would have to be applied for holding the catch that may hurt the palm of the fielder. कि ग्राउंड में बॉल को कैच करते समय फील्डर अपने हैंड्स को मूविंग बॉल के साथ ही पीछे ले जाता है. ऐसा करने से टाइम इंक्रीज़ हो जाता है और टाइम इंक्रीज़ होने से रेट ऑफ मोमेंटम कम हो रहा है और यू कैन सी हियर कि फोर्स कम हो रहा है बिकॉज फोर्स इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द टाइम.
NCERT book exercise question given on page number 128, question number 8. An automobile vehicle has a mass of 1500 kg. What must be the force between the vehicle and road if vehicle is to be stopped with a negative acceleration of 1.7 meter per second square? Okay. Firstly, write here what is given in the question. Mass m is given. Mass m is equal to 1500 kg. Okay, now what must be the force? They are asking about force. And the negative acceleration means the value of acceleration is also given in negative 1.7 meter per second square. Simple formula based question. Put all the values in the formula. So our formula is F is equal to ma. Okay, m 1500 kg into A minus 1.7 meter per second square. On solving this, we are getting here 2550 kilogram meter per second square in negative, or we can say minus 2550 Newton. Okay, kilogram meter per second square is also denoted as N, Newton. So the force is minus 2550 Newton. Now what does the negative sign indicate? This negative sign indicates that the force is acting in the direction opposite to the motion of the vehicle. जिस डायरेक्शन में व्हीकल का मोशन है उसके अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में फोर्स वर्क कर रहा है. सो नेगेटिव साइन indicates that force is acting in the direction opposite to the motion of vehicle. Is it clear to you? कि जिस डायरेक्शन में व्हीकल का मोशन है उसके अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में फोर्स एक्ट कर रहा है, इसलिए नेगेटिव साइन आया हमारे पास. ओके, तो इट इज सिंपल फॉर्मूला बेस्ड इक्वेशन based on the second law of motion. Now let's see next.
NCERT book question given on page number 129, question number 13 of book exercise. A hockey ball of mass 200 gram traveling at 10 meter per second. मास इज गिवन, हॉकी बॉल है, उसका मास दिया हुआ है हमारे को 200 ग्राम एंड ट्रेवलिंग एट 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड मीन्स इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज ऑल्सो गिवन. यू is stuck by a hockey stick so as to return it along its original path with a velocity at 5 मीटर पर सेकेंड. कि जब उसको हॉकी स्टिक से स्टक किया जाता है तो वो रिटर्न बैक हो जाती है अपने ओरिजिनल पाथ पर. तो यानी कि उसकी फाइनल वेलोसिटी दी गई है हमारे को v इजिकल टू 5 मीटर पर सेकेंड, बट इट इज़ इन नेगेटिव क्योंकि वो अपने ही पाथ पर वापस से रिटर्न हो रही है. तो डायरेक्शन चेंज हो गया, इसलिए हम माइनस साइन यूज़ करेंगे. तो व्हाट वी हैव टू बी कैलकुलेटेड, कैलकुलेट द चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम, यानी p, मोमेंटम p हमको कैलकुलेट करना है, और चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम मीन्स फाइनल मोमेंटम माइनस इनिशियल मोमेंटम वी विल डू हियर. अकर्ड इन द मोशन ऑफ द hockey ball by the force applied by the hockey stick. Okay, so the change in momentum we will find here. Let's see.
Mass m is given 200 gram. Change it into kilogram. 0.2 kg. Traveling at 10 meter per second means initial velocity is given. Initial velocity of ball u is given 10 meter per second, and struck by a hockey stick so as to return it along its original path with the velocity at 5 meter per second. So final velocity of ball, that is v, is given minus 5 meter per second. Okay, minus sign we are putting here because there is a change in direction. Change in direction of ball. Okay, now Firstly, we will find the momentum, initial momentum and final momentum. Then we will find change in momentum. So write here initial momentum of ball mu. So m is 0.2 kg, u is given 10 meter per second. So our answer is 2 kg meter per second. Same ways final momentum, that is mv. M is given 0.2 kg. Final velocity v is given minus 5 meter per second. Okay, so the answer is minus 1 kg meter per second. Now, change in momentum. Is equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. So put the value here. Final momentum minus 1 kg meter per second minus initial momentum 2 kg meter per second. On solving, minus 3 kg meter per second. Okay, so this is our answer. Change in momentum is minus 3 kg meter per second. Okay, what does this minus sign indicate? This minus sign indicate that the force applied by the hockey stick is in the direction opposite to the original direction of the motion. हॉकी स्टिक ने जो फोर्स अप्लाइड किया था वो अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में किया था, ठीक है, इसलिए हमारे को साइन क्या मिला है यहाँ पर, माइनस. ओके, इवन वी कैन राइट हियर ऑल्सो minus sign indicates that the force applied by the hockey stick is in the opposite direction to the original direction of motion. Okay.
Book exercise question, page number 130, question number A3. A hammer of mass 500 gram, means M is given, moving at 50 meter per second, means initial velocity is giving, strikes a nail. The nail stops the hammer in a very short time of 0.01 second. Time is given. What is the force of the nail on the hammer? Hammer जिसका मास 500 ग्राम है वो 50 मीटर पर सेकंड की इनिशियल स्पीड के साथ एक नेल को स्ट्राइक करता है. जैसे ही वो नेल को स्ट्राइक करता है तो उसी मोमेंट पर 0.01 सेकंड पर ही उसकी फाइनल वेलोसिटी 0 बन जाती है, यानी वो स्ट्राइक करने के बाद एकदम से स्टॉप हो जाता है. तो हमें बताना है कि कितना फोर्स नेल के द्वारा हैमर के ऊपर लगाया गया है, मीन्स व्हाट इज़ द फोर्स एक्सर्टेड बाय द नेल ऑन द हैमर. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट.
Mass is given, m is equal to 500 gram or we can write here 0.5 kilogram. Okay. Initial velocity of hammer is given u 50 meter per second. Final velocity is given 0 मीटर पर सेकेंड. ठीक है, जैसे स्ट्रक करता है उसी समय स्टॉप हो जाता है हैमर, यानी फाइनल वेलोसिटी 0 हो गई है. ठीक है. टाइम t इज गिवन 0.01 सेकेंड. ओके. नाउ they are asking about the force. What is the force exerted by the nail on the hammer? So firstly write here the formula. F is equal to m v minus u upon t. Okay, this we know. Put the value here. M is given 0.5. Okay, kg. V is given 0 meter per second, minus u is given 50 meter per second, 50 meter per second, upon 0.01 second. 0.5 kg into, on solving this, minus 50 meter per second upon 0.01 second. Okay. Now multiply 2500 kg meter per second or minus. Okay, or we can write here minus 2500 Newton. ठीक है. तो this force is exerted by nail on the hammer. ठीक है. And what does minus sign show? This negative sign indicates that the force exerted by the nail on the hammer is retarding force. Is it clear to you?